Twitch and YouTube. How are we doing, everybody? Uh, Seems like everything should be good. Let me just double check audio. Yeah, I didn't do anything weird with audio, so audio was messed up. We were about to have a big deal ahead of us. But it's been a week, which means we are now back with Beat Me, Take My Pokemon. And today's probably going to be a bit of a shorter one. Oh, my day also flipped over. Oh wait, no, I just lost all the boosted snake raids. It's fine, I had all the snakes anyways. Let's see about sitting on this little plateau here. Audio is good? Well, that's great. It should be the same on YouTube and Twitch. But let's go ahead and mosey our way over to Pokeportal. And let's grab Link Battle, and today's link code is going to be 80254446. Can I battle you first? If you manage to type in the code first, then yeah. How you doing? Jax Plays, Cherry, and John Pika. Alright, searching now. I'm ready for the Bidoof War. I mean, I guess it's good to be ready for anything. Alright, we got Alea. Is Alea going to allow me to... Nope, okay. Fortunately, only I am allowed to choose the rules whenever I battle Alea. Because Alea has chosen the rules incorrectly numerous times now. Gosh, why? Every time! I just allowed me to choose the rules when I'm battling Alea maybe 1 out of 20 times. Which is insane for coin flips. It's like ridiculous. Come on, give me the rules. It has to be targeted. Game Freak knows. They know. I don't know how they know, but they know. Okay, I'm gonna wait like 10 seconds. And see if it allows me to set the rules then. Because there must be something that causes it. How? How? Try it again. But does it keep kicking you out? No, I have to cancel on Alea because Alea never picks the correct rules and then either ends up bringing 6 Pokemon to the battle or will bring a restricted legendary. Otherwise, we just waste time. So I quit out every time. Just give me the ability to pick the rules. I feel like this is not that crazy, Game Freak. What is happening? I've lost the coin flip like 7 times now. Today alone. You know what? I give up. Alea, you can pick the rules. You better pick the right ones, though. That is... I think special Pokemon includes Koraidon and Miraidon. Let's entertain the thought. Let's see if Alea is on the redemption arc here. Okay, that is a legal team. Let's do... I'm afraid this Archaludon is stalwart. Because last time that Fluttermane had... What was it? It was a Psychic type move that I feel like was specifically for defeating Sneasler. Might not have been, though. Let's just do the normal Trick Room stuff, and we'll see where it goes. Is this the entity that I have the Psyshock or the Gleam? I think it's the one that I have the Gleam. I wish I was Psyshock one right about now. Oh, I am the Psyshock one. Okay, epic. Pelipper protects, that's perfectly fine by me. Moonblast comes down to DD, chips it for a good bit. Aaron gets up the room. And we are going to Psyshock the Fluttermane, and if they have Wide Guard, I am fine with Hatterene taking a Shadow Ball if that is what happens. Okay, they did not Wide Guard. Weather Ball comes out into Indeedee. That's what we like to see. Now a Pokemon is going to take Fluttermane's spot. Oh, I should have spun the wheel for Alea. Oh well, we'll do it next time. This is in fact an Archaludon. I think I'm fine helping Handing and Dazzling Gleaming. Might Wide Guard though. Might Wide Guard though. I think I am fine with the concept. Actually, I should have swapped in Tyranitar, because then I could have gotten the Pelipper with the sand. Okay, Gleam damage. Clears both. Very nice. Not an Assault Vest Archaludon there. And last is Charizard. Does not enjoy being in the rain, that one. Terra Dark would go crazy here. Wait, actually, there was a Terra Dark Charizard event. Oh, I thought it was dark for a split second there. I saw the reddish, and I was like, uh-oh. But it's just fire. Oh, to battle again. Oh, I should have battle again with different rules. Dang it. It's probably fine. Well, let's bring the rain team. Okay, same team as last time. This time I think I should do Caledon lead and maybe just Scizor, just to pressure Fluttermane, and then Grimmsnarl and my own Pelipper. How much does my own Pelipper really help me beat? It would be nice to have Raichu for our Caledon. You know what, Raichu actually does pretty good here. Let's bring Raichu. We're not bringing our own rain, but we'll see if the opponent sets up their rain or not. Okay, Charizard and Ceruledge. Let's do Snarl and then... Shucks, now I kind of need the rain. Close combat or Caledon's not great. Do that, and I'm okay with doing this. Charge out flamethrowers, but we resist it now, and special attack is down. Ceruledge Bitter Blades are count on, but that's going to do way less damage than close combat. Gives us another stamina proc. Our Calydon gets off first turn of Electro Shot. We knock off Ceruledge, that takes it out of the game. Did I just see a non-stab boost close combat on our Calydon? Perhaps you did. Perhaps you did. Fluttermane gets a attack boost. We just bullet punch Fluttermane. If it's tanky Fluttermane, it probably lives, and then Dazzling Gleam and something else clears the field. Seeing a turn Fluttermane into Stellar. It was some attack booster Fluttermane, which means they're not max speed. Okay, went down to the bullet punch just fine. Now, does Charizard do enough damage to our Calydon with a special attack drop and our Assault Vest? I think the answer is no. Oh, or it just has Dragon Claw for Scizor. That's perfectly fine by me. And here comes Pelipper. Battle unfortunately is canceled before Raichu could hit the field, but GG's, GG's. As always, you're welcome to do the last battle if you just want to play it out the rest of the set, see how it would go, get some more experience, Alea. But on this set, you are not eligible to get a Pokemon anymore, unfortunately. Oh, looks like Alea just decided to disconnect. Alright, whenever stream catches up, I'll start searching again, so by the time you're seeing this, I'm probably searching. I am searching now. Floor is open. So I've been working on... I guess I'll delve into this a little bit, but I've been working on something very big that's going to happen on Saturday that we've had happen every year so far, which is Stream Extravaganza 2025, because we're in 2025 now. Hey, we got Jaden. Let me look at my records for Jaden. Jaden is... Ah, okay, that's Jack. Well, it's up to me to decide the rules, so we're going to pick the rules. And I'm going to start by hiding my screen. Oh, I get to spin the wheel for Jack, so let me actually spin the wheel first. That's not the correct one. The wheel? The wheel? Hello, wheel? There it is. Alright, so this is the buff that you specifically get, Jack, for the next set. And your buff is that I will not be switching on turn 3. Unfortunately, kind of one of the lamer ones, but it is a buff nonetheless. And you come back. Actually, no, you go away again. I need to pick teams now. Ah, screw it. You very much heard me not change team numbers, so you could have predicted it, but it sounds like you already had your team ready, which is very appreciative. Okay, what do we got here? Quite a bit of a rain team. A very rainy team. But this rain team has a Scizor, a Volcarona, and a Sinistcha. So what we're gonna do is, I think, lead this guy and this guy. Well, this guy and this gal. And then this gal, and then this gal in the back. And we'll see how it goes. I gotta remember, no switching turn 3. Unless I get a Pokemon KO'd, obviously then I have to switch. That's not included as part of the debuff. It's just that I actively can't switch out a Pokemon on turn 3. Alright, we've got Rain Check and Electric, which is a combination of Archaludon and Pelipper. Pelipper's going to set the rain. I'm going to Clangorsoul and Follow Me. DD Follow Me, gonna redirect damage this turn. Kamo gonna get off Clangorsoul, notably already being the fastest one in the field, which is good to know. This means they're not max speed Pelipper. Archaludon goes for the Dragon Pulse, doing maybe a 5th health, and Pelipper gets up the Tailwind, increasing its team's speed. So I'm kind of tempted just to click the Clang Scales, because I feel like that'd do a lot of damage, but I think it's better if I prioritize damage and do the Archaludon. And the one switch-in that they have is Sinistcha. But as long as I'm following me, the Pelipper shouldn't do too much damage, and then I can clang scales in the next one. It is very risky to try and swap Sinistcha in here. Yeah. Dragon Pulse comes down into our Caledon, and DD's about half. Combo gets off the Aura Sphere, being faster than Pelipper. That brings our Caledon super duper low, but also activates stamina. And Pelipper goes for the stockpile. That's a first. Pelipper kind of looking to play the long game here. Do I want to burn my defense boost? I mean, if anything, I kind of want to Clangorous Soul again. If they're going to play defensively. I should probably just take the damage. Gallon goes for Dragon Pulse again, and GD chipped again. Combo gets off playing scales, and it's gonna get the Arkeldon and deal big damage to Pelipper. Pelipper goes for yet another stockpile. Combo gonna recover some more health here. With the lefties, very nice. And we got Mr. Jack, which is Sinistcha. Who Hospitality's up Pelipper quite a bit. And I could Terra Steel here. They're at +2 right now. But I feel like the Clang Scales plus Helping Hand picks up the KOs that I need here. I don't think the Hurricane KOs me back because I have a special defense boost. So we're going to go for the Clang Scales and Helping Hand. Going for the Rage Powder. Unfortunately, we are using a spread move. So the damage will not be redirected into Sinistcha. I will get a crit. Might have mattered there. Hard to say, hard to say. Oh, and that was our turn 3, right? I haven't switched so far, so it doesn't matter. But I definitely forgot my debuff. And wasn't thinking about it, but we haven't done any switching, so it doesn't matter for this game. What was our... Uh-oh. Oops, might be experiencing lag. This Blastoise in the back. I am fine. Looking at the Clang Scales and Helping Hand because of what we have in the back. I'm trying to cool my computer down real quick. Blastoise terastallizing into ground. Combo gets off the Clang Scales, and that picks up KO into Blastoise. Okay, hopefully that's better. I might try closing some things, because it's still not great. I actually don't know why I can afford to close. Stream is lagging for me? Yeah, that's my fault. Let's do playing game. It should flatten out soon. I just have my computer in a bad position. Okay, let's hide team. How many frames did we lose? Ooh, that's a lot of frames. Let's hide screen for a sec while I pick another team. I think it's gonna be this team. I just gotta remember, no switching turn 3. Okay, bit of a change up here. We have a much more rainy rain team. But what does that mean for our Pokemon that we're bringing? I think these are not bad here if they don't lead Salamence. I think I definitely need Porygon 2, and I think I'm gonna lead Porygon 2. And let's do Rillaboom, Torkoal, Kingambit. Right? Kingambit's not bad. I kind of need something to blow through our Caledon. I don't think that that's Sneasler here, though. I guess Porygon can blow through our Caledon. Okay, it's our Caledon and Pelipper versus Porygon 2 and Rillaboom. So do I immediately want to Trick Room here and then get in Torkoal? Or do I want to have Porygon 2 try and deal with our Caledon? I think I'm going to Ice Beam and Wood Hammer the Pelipper. So that way I can immediately take Weather Control against a very weather-heavy team. Weather Ball's into P2. P2 Pay takes it kind of okay. Body Press into P2. P2 also does what it can. Helper is indeed Sash. Yeah, actually, I kind of wish I recovered here. I think I have more health going into this next turn. Because now we have the weather control for forever. It's just, I really need P2 to try and damage our Caledon. If I'd used the Fighting Terra, I'd be in a better spot. Okay, in comes a Moongus. We can put to sleep stuff. I'd say we bring in Torkoal here, and we U-turn on the Amoonguss. This will put up Sun. Callan goes for the Electro Shot, but does not get it because we're in Sun currently. Get U-turn on Amoonguss. And there's no way they Electro Shot it into Rillaboom. They do Spore into Torkoal, so Torkoal's going to take Guaranteed Terra Sleep, which is too bad. I really wanted to catch a Body Press there, but I'm glad our Caledon's locked into the Electro Shot. It's just that where do we go now? Torkoal cannot wake up. Okay, Sword Stance here. Yeah, but it gets the attack boost. Now we pick out Among Us and Terra Dark. No, we can't do that. This is set. It thinks I lost so much health with Porygon immediately. Like, if I had swapped in Torkoal on that turn, it would have been so good. Might have also been smarter to just kowtow. I think I Terra Dark, kowtow, or Caledon, even though I don't wake up. Just so that I am only 2 times weak to the body press, and it hasn't gotten any defense boost yet. Caledon, Draco Meteor's Rillaboom. That was not expected. It is lower in the special attack stat now, though. King Gambit takes the guaranteed turn of sleep. But our Caledon is now down in special attack at least. Well, it all depends on the sleep turns now, as it usually does. Mungus Rage Powders. Caledon Body Presses King Gambit. Does a little bit less than I expected, which is good. King Gambit wakes up. We're going to be forced to attack an Amoonguss, but Amoonguss was the thing putting us to sleep, and now it will no longer put us to sleep. Because dead. Hi TrueSoul77, how you doing? Torkoal is taking its first guaranteed turn of sleep, I believe. Grass disappears from the battlefield, never to return because Rillaboom is heckin' dead. In comes Salamence. If this is Intimidate, then we're in a great spot. It is Intimidate, which is going to lower our attack, but then it's going to raise it. So, Torkoal wakes up, we're going to Helping Hand, and then Sucker Punch the Pokemon who is the threat. Torkoal is still asleep. Fair enough. King Gambit gets the Terra Dark, +3, Blind Classes. That KOs our Caledon. Nice. Salamence goes for Tailwind. Glad I did not try to sucker that slot. Fun fact, I'm going to Queensland today, and I'm very excited. I mean, it does sound exciting. Any specific thing you're looking to do while you're there? My man's Torkoal taking all our sleep turns. King Gambit gets Sucker Punch. That's gonna go Salamence. Nice. Wait, did I switch on turn? Oh, I definitely switched on turn 3, didn't I? I definitely switched on turn 3. Hold on. That means Jack wins that one. Let me roll back the footage. Let's see. Porygon 2. Rillaboom. Porygon 2. Turn 2. Porygon 2. Well, hold on, Jack. You might have won, because I'm not sure if I... Turn 2, Porygon 2 switches out. Torkoal comes in. U-turns out. No, actually, I did not. Wait, did I swap out Torkoal? Oh, I did. Yeah, Jack won that one. So, Jag, you still have the finish for your set. You just gotta win this next one, or I have to switch out on turn 3 and forget. Man, swapping in Rillaboom didn't even help me that much that turn. I think Jack Plays has unfortunately left the building. Jack, wait, you're not done. You still have one more battle. I wish there were turn numbers in Pokemon. It's so much easier to keep track of things. Because turn 1 is Porygon 2. We take Pelipper. Turn 2 is swap Torkoal, and then you turn out with Rillaboom. And then turn 3 is swap Torkoal for Rillaboom and Swords Dance. Not sure on the plans. I mean, sometimes things are just better when they go unplanned. I also see we have Cherry Lemon over on Twitch, who just gave me an A. We also have Bacon Bug over on YouTube. How you doing? Alright, who do we got? It's Cherry, okay. Oh, let's give it a go with just this team. Okay, we got all the fellas here. Should be kind of difficult to KO King Gambit unless something has like a cheeky fighting type attack. Let's do King Gambit and who first? King Gambit and I guess P2 isn't terrible. And then let's do Torkoal and I think Grimmsnarl makes a lot of sense. Alright, got Goldango and King Gambit, question marks. I guess their King Gambit could have low kick. I would really think if they had low kick. I'm going to protect in case they have low kick, and then... Who else do I have in the back? You know what, let's just keep it simple, stupid. I'm gonna Kowtow and Trick Room. Okay, Goldango protects. That King Gambit goes for Will-O-Wisp. Man, I was debating doing the Torkoal switch there, and I really wish I did it. Oh well. Sometimes keeping it simple, stupid causes you to be stupid. Do you recognize the body in the water? The what? Who? I mean, not personally. That one's also revealed itself to be Zoroark. It might Hyper Voice. Is like the thing. I wonder if Ice Beam 2 chips it though. And if it's a real bone switch in, then that's great. Okay, that's actual King Gambit. Will-O-Wisp comes out into Porygon 2 but misses, which is pretty nice. Let's do this. You survived? Well, I didn't know I was close to not surviving, so that's a welcome message, I guess. Kind of ominous, but I'll take what I can get. Alright, nice double KO here. So 3 turns of the room left. Incineroar comes in. Gives King Gambit an attack boost. Gives Porygon 2 an attack drop, which I'm assuming we had special attack boost. I think King Gambit's going to Terra Steel here. Do I want to read the Terra Steel, though? I also wanted to see what my P2 boosts were. Yeah, I did get the special attack boost. The Incineroar currently threatens me more, but Incineroar could also Terra Ghost here. I'm actually going to double the Incineroar slot. Okay, it does Fake Out, but it does not Terra Ghost. But if Fake Out's the wrong one. So P2 gets the Terra Blast. Big damage on Incineroar. King Gambit flinches and cannot move. Goldango gets off the nasty plot. And this is our last turn of room, right? So I am more than fine swapping in Grimmsnarl here and going for the Terra Blast in case it decides to Terra Steel Make It Rain. If it decides to protect out the last turn of Trick Room, then Grimmsnarl gets up the screen. It did not decide to protect out the last turn of Trick Room. It instead Make It Rain. Okay. Orcal sets up our Sun. Here we Heat Wave and Trick Room. Incineroar was supposed to Terra. Let's see. Torkoal gets off the Heat Wave. Porygon 2 gets off the Trick Room, and that should be game. Does Porygon 2 have an Eviolite? Does an Ursaluna poop in the woods? Yeah. Of course it does. That's like Porygon 2's whole thing. Porygon 2 loves the Eviolite. And the Eviolite loves Porygon 2 back. Alright, let's grab this team, I think. Now let's give it a go. Let's do... Man, Goldeo makes it really hard to lead Rain. Really hard. Also makes it really hard to lead anything. What are the downsides to doing this and this? I think basically nothing. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, Instant for Creamer and DD. Okay. So if I was them, I would probably swap in Rillaboom here to gain terrain control, but also to be able to fake out on this turn. But I am fine hyper voicing and clicking Psyshock into King Gambit here just for a bit of chip. Am I though? Yeah, sure. Okay, King Gambit does in fact withdraw. Rillaboom. Incineroar fakes out Primarina. Indeed, he gets the Psyshock. We at least chip Rillaboom a little bit. Incineroar withdraws. With King Gambit. Indeed, he's gonna follow me here, and what do we see? It's gonna be U-turn Rillaboom. Okay, no, it's just Grassy Glide. I did not think about the U-turn there. Very possible this King Gambit is also not King Gambit. I think I'm going to Moonblast the Rillaboom slot and follow me with Indeedee. And you get ready for Queensland, so I'll catch everyone later. Bye, all. Thanks for coming out, True Soul 77. I appreciate it. Rillaboom Woodhammers this time, which is going to pick up KO into Indeedee. Bringing Rillaboom probably low enough to be KO'd by Hyper Voice, but Moonblast at least did the job it needed to. And Kingambit gets off an attack boost. Here we see Goldango hitting the field. And the easy target here is Kingambit, but I'm worried about Goldango setting up a nasty plot and then really damaging me. Very possible they might also just Terra Steel Goldango and get spread damage. I feel like a double protect is not a terrible idea. I'm gonna make the mid-ground play and regret it. Yeah, I don't think I was going Terra Steel here. Goldango is going for Make It Rain. Oh, that flat out KOs Tyranitar, okay. Rimmerino at least gets off Moonblast, but that's not enough. Oh, Kingambit's at +4. Fortunately, we have to bring an Arcanine here. Which causes Kingambit to get an attack boost. And just don't have enough damage output here. I know Arcanine lives the +1, but in no world lives the plus however much it would need. You're going to protect Primarina and yeah, I think I have to Flare Blitz. Goldango protects here. Yeah, I stuck her in the right slot. Man, Extreme Speed and Moonblast would have been a crazy play there. But, I mean, we would always lose to Goldango anyways. Okay, I need to think very concisely about what team I'm picking next. It's either one of these two. And who gets me out of more situations is what I need to consider. I think that I think this team gets me out of more situations. So let's do Blastoise, Pelipper, Caledon, and Raichu. Is it a mistake bringing a Raichu here? Something I need to consider. Feels kind of good. Oh, I don't have Nuzzle on Raichu. Actually, maybe Scizor is the play. Or maybe it's Grimmsnarl. Raichu's good for that one-time speed. I think I'm gonna bring Scizor. Okay, it's direct Goldango King Gambit lead. I'm not afraid of Muddy Watering and Weather Balling the Goldango. It's very well maybe Zoroark. But I think that this applies the right amount of pressure. Maybe you should have Hurricaned for the Relive and switch in. King Gambit gets withdrawn in favor of King Gambit. Goldango goes for Shadow Ball. It does big damage to Pelipper and lowers Pelipper's special defense. But that Goldango loses Life Orb. Muddy Water comes out. Does chip to both. Pelipper gets the Weather Ball. And that KOs Goldango. Great. Now comes in Kotomi, the Zoroark. Wait, why is it Zoroark? Why did it not... I guess it must have moved to the back of the pack and not gotten the illusion. It's super easy for me just to body press King Gambit here, right? I think I Muddy Water both, and... just protect Pelipper. I see Terra, and it's on King Gambit, going Terra Dark. First time sending out Zoroark, I mean, technically. Will-O-Wisp comes down to Blastoise, which I am okay with. Blastoise gets Muddy Water. Does good damage to both. King Gambit gets Sword Stance, though. I think the Iron Defense is fine here. And Weather Ball King Gambit. Goes for the Snarl, which is going to take out Pelipper. Blastoise gets Iron Defense. King Gambit goes for the Kowtow. Terra Dark boosted. Does a lot of damage into Blastoise. That's not great. Yeah, I should have just... Actually, no, Blastoise Nah, the Muddy Water chip would have been more valuable there. And Bullet Punch either slot here to try and get rid of one. I think I Bullet Punch this one. Is it Incineroar? Okay. Is this Power World? Not exactly ASGP. Kingambit tries to sucker. That's unknown what it's suckered into. I think I do this and I do this. Oh, we had a first-time chatter that I missed. Sorry, I don't know how to say your name. I also don't know whether or not you're a bot. Probably is bot. Just gonna ignore it for now. Suckers. Blastoise. Rain Stuffs. Now he brings Scizor back to the field. I threw this really badly. I mean, you did have some good predicts there. By all means. Just checking here. Yeah, okay. It ain't over till it's over, though. Kingambit protects. That's part of it not being over. Incineroar, Flare Blitz, Scizor. Don't burn me. Okay. This is so, even if they switch in Zoroark, Scizor should get the Bullet Punch KO. And I can't sucker Scizor because Scizor should be faster than Kingambit. I mean, I don't know how much speed the Kingambit has, but I'm assuming. But assuming can make a thing out of you and me. Incineroar swaps out. But for Zoroark. Our Bullet Punch comes out. That barely doesn't pick off Kingambit, but Paladon picks off Kingambit. Incineroar enters. The attack drop. Yeah, I still have some Pokemon left. He protects Scizor. Body Press Incineroar. Sonora fakes out Scizor. Dora goes for the Shuttle Ball. Gets the Spadef drop. We get a defense boost. Dora gets the Body Press. And now Bullet Punch and Flash Cannon should be good. Okay, even the attack dropped. Bullet Punch picks up Zoroark there, which is nice. But GG's. Could have done some things better, but oh well. Yeah, it's always good to keep improving, thinking about what the right play was, what the better play would have been in that situation. Golden Go exploding turn 1 was really bad. Yeah, I needed to get that thing out of the way right away. And I thought the Sucker Punch plus Shadow Ball and the Pelipper was very unlikely. So I tried to hit the Goldango as fast as I could. Alright. Still got another. I mean, it depends on who wants to battle, but I will be back. Unfortunately, Cherry, I think today's going to be a shorter day. So we're only going to be here for like the next 40 minutes or so. And it depends on who else wants to battle, but I think each person can only battle like once today. But we'll see who else is around. Like, I have some important stuff to do tomorrow morning, so I need to go to sleep earlier. Oh, but you know, because of that one Twitch bot, we are now at a double-digit follow count on Twitch. Isn't that great? Even though they're probably unsub in like an hour. There'll always be next time, though. As long as I still got Mons, I still gotta get rid of them. Wait, I just thought about the fact that the King Gambit that you're using is probably my King Gambit, since you got the King Gambit off me. So I could just look at it and see exactly what speed tier is if I was ever confused about speed tiers. Not that I would do that, it's just something that I could do. Because of the implication. I've been watching a lot of It's Sunny in Philadelphia clips recently. And I don't have a service provider that gives me the actual show, but I think I really want to watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Re-EVing the King Gambit real quick. Yeah, add a couple speed EVs on there. speed creep yourself real quick. It is funny. It is very funny. There's some absolute great moments there. I think my favorite It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia moment that I've seen so far is the... Oh, what is it? It's on the tip of my brain. It's the one where Frank... Oh, it's when he's going down the water slide, but there's no water, so he just gets entirely like a body burned. He goes down to the bottom of the water slide. He's just all red. It's so funny. Oh, and also the one where Charlie doesn't know what the difference between like Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Pittsburgh is. That one is actually iconic. I've had a friend mention that clip to me as why I should watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Can you believe it that like Pittsburgh is in Pennsylvania? It's like, yeah, of course. No, but you don't get it. Like Philadelphia is in Pennsylvania. It can only be one city per state. Like 2 cities. Like, no, Pittsburgh is in Pennsylvania and Philadelphia is in Pennsylvania. Right, but when I leave Philadelphia, am I now in Pittsburgh? Or when I leave Pennsylvania, am I now in Philadelphia? And just spirals out of control. Should try and watch it, I think? Yeah, it's on the list. I still need to, like, finish Breaking Bad, even though I haven't watched a Breaking Bad episode in like 3 years now. That's like my real life. There's like my anime list and then my real life list. And my anime list is always top priority over my real life TV shows list. Except for like very specific hot off the handle TV shows. Like, what was that real life TV show I watched recently? Not Squid Game. What? There was another one. What was it? I can't even remember anything close to what it was about. Oh, it was the chimp crazy thing from the people that made Tiger King. That's what it was. Hi, how's the battle queue? The battle queue is currently at 0. So all you gotta do is plug in the code. You should be good to go, MJ. Oh, my thing fell. Oh, we are now also back down to a single-digit follower count on Twitch. Oh, well. It was fun while it lasted. Sorry, I want to battle you, but I have limited time. Sorry, ass, though. No worries, MJ. No worries. I'm only going to probably be around for another 20 minutes or so, depending on if somebody challenges or not, because I don't have a lot of time today either. I am also on a limited schedule.
I did recently, though, watch Dr. Stone Season 3. I like Dr. Stone a lot. I didn't think I was going to like Dr. Stone for the longest time, because I thought what Dr. Stone was about is a guy who, like, gets covered in rock, and then gets uncovered in rock, like, you know, the amount of time that passes in the show. But in that time, people, like, stop depending on technology and they start depending on magic. But he, like, still is really good at technology, so he just does technological things instead of magical things. That's what I thought the show was going to be about. However, the show is actually about a lot of cool science stuff. Alright, who do we got? We got MJ, alright.
MJ, do I have you on my... This isn't your first time, is it? Let me just check my records. No, actually I think this is your first time.
So on your first time, you gotta win all 3, but after that, you only gotta win 2 out of the 3 battles. You Dale? I mean, that's what's on the screen. Also pick official format 1, or official rules 1, whatever it's called. Should be the 4th option if you're trying to figure out which rules to pick.
I'm Error Master Johnson on Twitch. Well, I am still Fire Farmer 123 on Twitch. So I'm keeping it simple. What was that? What did that say? Battle rules will be reselected because at least... Oh. Alright, well...
Oh, we're good now. Okay. For first time, I think we're just gonna rock it with the Rain Team.
We also put down in my records that we've had MJ/MJ.
Okie dokie. Whenever you're ready to go. I didn't actually pay attention to what rules were picked. I hope the correct ones were picked.
Oh, that's normal rules. That... Just bring 4 Pokemon, okay, MJ? You can only bring 4. And also no restricted legendaries.
Or mythicals. If you have those, we're gonna have to start the entire way over. Just be sure to pick kinda quickly, because it will kick us if we take too long here. And don't think it over too hard, because this is just a first attempt to get you used to competitive battles a little bit better, okay? Just, don't... Oh, here we go. Okay, that is all viable mons. Great. Just remember, only bring 4. Oh, we do only have 4. Okay. Those rules before were wrong. No worries. What do I want to bring here? They got a good number of dragons. 4 dragons is a lot of dragons. What do I bring to beat the dragons? I think a fairy to beat the dragons makes a lot of sense. Helper, Archelodon, and who else? Does Blastoise make sense here? Not really when they have an electric type and a grass type. Does help a lot against the physical attackers though. I think I bring Scizor. And let's make it happen. Sorry to move some Pokemon and swap some, but I'm gonna leave some not seen Pokemon. I mean, fair enough. Do what you had to do. Alright, let's get up a Reflect here, and I think I'm more threatened by the Torterra. I'm gonna Hurricane into that. Grimmsnarl gets up the Reflect. See Dragon Rush come out into Pelipper. Pelipper gets off the Hurricane though, no flinch from the Dragon Rush, and Hurricane clean KOs Torterra. In comes Toxtricity. And this could be a poison move or an electric move. I think I am fine with the light screen here, and then swapping in Archelodon. Because they wouldn't Earthquake while they have an electric poison type on the field, I feel like. Goes for the Dragon Shear into Toxtricity, increasing Toxtricity's critical hit rate by 1 stage. Toxtricity goes for the Overdrive. Does not seem like it gets a crit on either, but we do get a defense boost on our Caledon. And we are going to Spirit Break, Garchomp, and I think just throw out a little bit of Snarl's fine. We see a Dig from Garchomp. Snarl's at least going to hit Toxtricity and lower its special attack. Goes for the Poison Jab into Grimmsnarl, and is that a crit? It was not a crit. That seems to be just how much it does. Also gets the Poison on Poison Jab. Grimmsnarl pushed pretty low by the Poison. I think I'm going to swap Scizor here. Save that for later. And let's just Electro Shot to damage the Toxtricity, since I don't think it has an electric absorbent ability. It's been a while since I've looked at Toxtricity's moves, but I think it's Funk Rock plus and something else. But the something else is not that useful. Dig hits Archelodon, but gives us a defense boost. Archelodon gets off the Electro Shot. And chips down Toxtricity to just over half. Toxtricity does go for the Shift Gear, though. Which is only a move that the Amped form can learn. Fun fact. And I think I'm just going to double Toxtricity here. Oh, Toxtricity procs his Quick Claw. He's already the fastest on the field, though. Gets chipped by Scizor, down to pretty low. Goes for the Overdrive. Both Pokemon take it pretty well. Archelon gets a defense boost. Garchomp unfortunately misses the Dragon Rush on that 75% accuracy. Calon gets another special attack boost here. We are able to take Toxtricity. And now the rain has stopped. Who's last here? Dragapult, okay. I think we knock off the Dragapult and we body press the Garchomp. Dragapult goes for the flamethrower into Scizor, which Scizor does not like. Caldon goes for the Dragon Shear, Dragon Shearing into an actual dragon this time, increasing Dragapult's critical hit rate 50%. Body Press comes out into Garchomp, which deals big damage. We are going to bring in Grimmsnarl here. And we're going to attempt Thunder Wave into Pult. And I think just click Flash Cannon into the Pult. Thunder Wave connects. Garchomp goes for the Dig. Calon gets off the Flash Cannon. +2, barely Dragapult hangs on. Dragapult does get the critical hit, but it is not enough to take out Archelodon. Grimmsnarl takes Poison Chip. And we're just going to Spirit Break and Flash Cannon Dragapult. Dig comes out, does not manage to KO Archelodon. Flash Cannon gets to finish off Dragapult. Spirit Break manages to get Garchomp. GG's MJ. Unfortunately, since this is your first attempt, you can't get a Pokemon this attempt. However, you are more than welcome to play out the other two battles if you would like. I should hit battle again with different rules. Oh wait, no, those were the correct rules. Never mind. Do I get a second match? Yep, you get to play out the entire attempt, even if you can't get a Pokemon on the attempt, to get you as much experience as possible. So we're gonna go with this team this time. So not only do you get a second match, you also get a third match, if you're up for it. Alright, very similar team to the one we had last time, except this time we are seeing a Haxorus being swapped out for an Inteleon. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Dragapult, Indeedee, and then Torkoal. And who else? I guess Fluttermane, since there's so many dragons, makes a lot of sense. I did a substitution? No worries. I can see it, and you are fully allowed to make substitutions. You can even change out the entire team if you wanted to. It's Waterium Z. And Dragapult. Indeedee's gonna get off the Psychic Seed, boosting her Spadef. I'm fine with just clicking Expanding Force and following with Indeedee, because even though Inteleon has the Snipe Shot, it's not gonna do a lot of damage to Exeggutor, who's gonna be our big damage this turn. Here's the Inteleon Terra into the Terra Dragon. Indeed, he gets up the Follow Me. Dragapult goes for Flamethrower into the slot. As Inteleon goes for the U-turn. Inteleon's going to retreat back, and Inteleon's going to be swapped out for... Not like Garchomp, but Exeggutor's going to get up the Expanding Force here. That did big damage to both, taking out Dragapult. We do unfortunately get Curse-Bodied on our Expanding Force. So now Inteleon returns to the field. Without Expanding Force, we don't have great options for it right now. I think I am just going to Giga Drain and swap in Torkoal. Inteleon might be Scarf. It did... No, it didn't move before Dragapult, so it's probably not Scarf. Giga Drain gets Garchomp. And what does Inteleon do? Okay, Inteleon Snipe Shots, which Torkoal does take some damage, but not an incredible amount of damage, which is a good thing. In comes a Pokemon that I would really enjoy Expanding Forcing, but we can't do that right now. I think I'm just going to swap Indeedee here and protect Torkoal. Rain Dance comes out from Inteleon. Printing the Sun. Poison Jab nearly gets Indeedee. That does put a bit of a problem. You also can't redirect the Snipe Shot from Inteleon. So they Snipe Shot Indeedee and then Poison Jab into Man. I'm gonna actually have a problem. I think I swapped Fluttermane here. Snapshot's Fluttermane. Fluttermane's pretty speed up tanky. Goes for the Shift Gear. Gets an attack boost, but also a speed boost, which is the big thing. Let's bring back in the sun. And... Dazzling Gleam. We acquire Photosynthesis. Photosynthesis gives us the speed boost. And, okay, until it's not Sash, which is the big thing there. If it was, I kind of wish that I would have Icy Wind it first, but I am glad it was not Sash. Hi, Suwa, how you doing? Poison Jag comes down to Fluttermane. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Greenish disappears from the battlefield. And... I'm gonna Terra Rock. Just... Oh wait, it doesn't matter if this thing is Sash, but... Terra Rock just to waste everybody's time. Oh wait, this thing's shift geared. It actually might be faster than me, which is good that I Terra Rocked, because if it goes for a poison type move, then I at least resist the poison type move. I forgot that this thing's shift geared. I nearly had thrown the game there. Okay, even with the shift gear, Exeggutor is still faster. Also, hi GG Plays, how you doing? I'm playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, so I won't be battling, but I will chat. Well, thanks for hanging out, GG Plays. I appreciate it. It's also good, because this next battle might be the last one, because I only wanted today's stream to be about 2 hours. And we are approaching that timestamp. But GG's, MJ, GG's. Oh, by the way, I don't have a Psychic for Indeedee. I have a Support Meowstic and can even carry Shadow Ball and Psychic for damage just in case. Both Indeedees are specific. So we have Psyshock on Indeedee specifically because I want to attack Fluttermane's physical side. Whereas if I was to use Psychic on a Fluttermane, it wouldn't do as much damage. So Indeedee improves that matchup whenever it's Psyshock. But the other Indeedees with Dazzling Gleam are mostly just for getting Focus Sashes. But also because the Dazzling Gleam coincides with your Fairy Terra. Which means that you can realistically do some pretty okay fairy damage. I gotta go now, but I will be back later, maybe next time. Yeah, it sounds great, MJ. Maybe take what you saw, think about what worked, what didn't work. Because it's... These are the Sun Team Indeedees, and they're Dazzling Gleam. Specifically to try and get Sashes, and these ones are Psyshock in order to help deal with Fluttermane. So Psychic is a fine move, it's just that the other two moves are... Also, Dazzling Gleam can hit everything, whereas Psychic can't hit Dark types. So it's also important on the Sun Team to be able to hit Dark types, because of... Obviously, Exeggutor does our big Psychic type damage on the Sun Team. I will be opening the floor for the next 10 minutes or so, and we'll see who wants to fight. Once stream catches up. I almost killed my Poochyena by being confused. Wow. Also, hello, Crimson of All, how you doing? Wonder how the today's team video is doing. Because I think today was a pretty good one. It's 5 out of 10. It's doing average. Can't really complain about average. I'm doing good. Well, I'm glad to hear it, Crimson of All. I do wish Meowstic got fairy coverage, which it doesn't for some reason. Even female one doesn't, despite technically being the more offensive one. That is strange. You think if it came out in the generation they introduced fairy, they would have given it some fairy moves. I'm trying to recruit Beldum. Ooh, that sounds like a fancy one. I've never played Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, but I also don't think that I would like it that much. Alright, who do we got? It's Jonathan. Is this... Let me check my notes on Jonathan's. I think this is John Pika. Alright, let's go at John Pika. Last battle of the day. Since you've won a Pokemon, we're taking off the training wheel. This is a full battle, no holds barred. I'm gonna do this. Oh, shucks. Not low battery. I get it, I'm charging. Okay, we got quite a bunch of mons here. We have our Caledon, but no direct rain. Just Sableye for rain. We can do this, and then this, and this, and we'll see how it goes. It's harder than Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I mean, kind of everything is harder than Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, but makes sense. Meowstic was first introduced in Gen 6, but it's never got Dazzling Gleam or Draining Kiss. Even Hypno gets Draining Kiss, and it's a bulky support, not a sweeper. It's a shame. Alright, we have Sableye and Hatterene. I'm not sure how much the Trick Room benefits me on this first turn to set up. You can, however, target Hatterene's weaker special defenses and just attack. Unless this Hatterene is Shadow Ball, in which case I might regret my life choices and not follow meeting, but if it happens, it happens. Okay, Sableye sets up a light screen. Henry goes for Dark Pulse. Okay. Lose some HP to Life Orb, though. I think I just protect Indeedee, and they're Hatterene is faster than mine, so I'm going to Trick Room here. Daybell goes for Will-O-Wisp, but we're on terrain, so it doesn't get prankstered, but also be protected. Hatterene goes for Expanding Force. Does some pretty notable damage to Hatterene, I would say. Hatterene gets up the Trick Room. And we're going to do Helping Hand and Gleam here. DD gets off Helping Hand. Hatterene hopefully does not lose a speed tie. Okay, Reflect makes sense. Hatterene either is still slower or we won the speed tie, either which I will take. Because it allows us to clear the field. Hatterene loses some more HP to the Life Orb. Now comes in Ursaluna, aka Big Bear. And Electabuzz! And I am fine just getting a full Expanding Force damage here. Probably won't KO either because of the light screen and Electabuzz's Eviolite, but it'll do good damage to both. Oh yeah, that's very nice. Ursaluna goes for Facade, but without the guts, but Hatterene is so low that it's going to take out Hatterene. Electabuzz goes for the Discharge. Not quite getting in D. Does crit it though. And Ursaluna gets off the guts. So it depends how this Ursaluna is trained. My frame rate is not super slow, but we're going to follow me, and I'm honestly not afraid of this Electabuzz. We're just going to Hyper Voice. Might be unnecessary, but I kind of want to save my Terra for Tyranitar if it comes to that. It's not going to come to that. Framerate is slower / faster in Trick Room than Ursaluna. Did you know Mantine and Skarmory at one point at the exact had? Did you know Mantine and Skarmory at one point had the exact same stats, but their special and physical stats were flipped? I did not know that. That's an interesting little tidbit. Oh, the Electabuzz double para me? Well, I guess the game's not over till it's over. Even though I'm gonna bring in Tyranitar here, and we're going to Terra Dragon Hyper Voice. And if nothing gets Electabuzz, and Electabuzz gets infinite Paraturns, the Sand will get Electabuzz before Electabuzz gets us. GG's, GG's. Alright, let's follow that battle up with a battle with this team, I think. Might change the music on the next one. I was gonna change it on the last one, but we've had Terapagos 2 for so long now. I feel like it's gonna break my brain if I change the music to something else. But I am getting tired of Terapagos 2, and I want to go back to Kieran 3, I think it is. So were they a duo until Gen 7 or Gen 8 when Mantine got it? So they were a duo until Gen 7 or Gen 8 when Mantine got its HP buff. Yeah, when you look at it like that. I guess they were. What do we do here? This is pretty tricky. I think we do Sneasler. Actually, it's gonna work. The kind of stinks with Sneasler. We get King Gambit Sneasler. And then P2. Torkoal? Or Real. Actually, I feel more comfortable with Rillaboom. Let's do Rillaboom. I think that's a good idea. That way we at least get Sneasler's Grassy Seed. Okay, Incineroar means we get an attack boost, but an attack drop. Sneasler. So I'm going to protect King Gambit and Dire Claw Sneasler here, or Smeargle here. King Gambit gets off the protect. Takes out Sneasler. Sneasler punches and can't move, and Smeargle tries to Spore. Okay. Either try CC Incineroar. I really don't want Smeargle putting me to sleep, though. I'd really also rather not lose the attack boost. I'm going to go for this. And if King Gambit takes a sleep turn, I'm somewhat okay with that. Close combat brings Smeargle down to Sash. Smeargle gets the Spore. Incineroar goes for the Flare Blitz. She's gonna Oko King Gambit, okay. Because it was a crit. Let's do this then. Which is going to activate Sneasler's Grassy Seed. So this could be an Arcalodon switch in. I think I U-turn on the Incineroar, and then I close combat the Smeargle. Or actually, you know what, I just fake out the Incineroar and then close combat the Smeargle. Okay, I wish I just went for Grassy Glide in close combat, but I really didn't want Arcalodon getting off a defense boost for free. I was genuinely surprised to learn that Mantine was the Thorn and Lander's side in Gen 5 and 6, and the reason it runs Rock Slide is because of Mantine. That is true. Mantine is pretty good in singles. You just have a lot of good defensive play. Okay, Electabuzz comes in. Let's swap P2, and I'm going to Coaching. Cleared my cookies, and it deleted my Pokecooker save. Nearly done with main Unova, all gone. I'm sorry to hear that, Aiden Prime. There is the Magikarp save, though, from the 1 trillion damage Magikarp. So you can start over with that instead and breeze through the game super quickly. Okay, Ursaluna is revealed to be the last Mon, which is really good that I got the Coaching off. Everybody gets Grassy. Ursaluna gets Guts. And what am I statted out to? Okay, 2 attack boost. Let's Terra Blast, and I guess close combat is as good as anything. Let's try to blow through Electabuzz here. Electabuzz is gonna follow me. Catches a crit, which is not too big because Porygon's about to attack into it, but Ursula gets Trailblaze, which we do have some defense drops, but is not able to pick out Sneasler. Parablast picks off Electabuzz. I have that in a dock all because of you? Well, I mean, I guess I am the person that made the 1 trillion Magikarp, so if it wasn't because of me, then you got a black market Magikarp. I think I just Terra Blast Ursaluna, and if I swap Sneasler, then I lose the speed boost. Sneasler dies anyways. Probably better for me to try down Incineroar. Picks up P2. Close combat. Apparently does not pick off Incin. Ursaluna just flat out goes for the facade, which is always going to get KO here. Mark out 2 flinches. Ursaluna gets Grassy back. But I was generally happy to see that Mantine has had a very good competitive career, though, being my favorite Gen 2 Pokemon. Great to hear. Yeah, and hopefully we get Mantine back in the next game. I would love to have Mantine rocking around. I think I should just Terra Blast you and fake out you. Okay, Paranormal Bear. Incineroar knocks off P2. You know what, I should have just Grass Glide Incineroar, because if Incineroar Flare Blitz Freelived there, I might have been in a bit of a pickle. If the Ursaluna crit me on the next turn. But then again, the Ursaluna is fast, so it probably has to be Porygon 2 anyways. So I would still be risking the crit no matter what. Yeah, Ursaluna fast. Oh, you know, maybe even the fake out would have KO'd Incineroar. There's a possibility. No point thinking about it. Yeah, it's weird it's not in Scarlet and Violet, but Skarmory is. Probably because I feel like we got a lot of other water types. Also, Mantine would really suffer without Scald. We didn't have Scald for a while. So maybe it was better that we didn't get Mantine. But GG's, John Pika. You're more than welcome to do the last battle if you would like to. As always. You just can't get a Pokemon on this attempt. Okay, 50-50 spot. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch the tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, this one. Okay, quite a bit of Mons here. It's a very sandy team. I'll give it that much. The only thing that really keeps me from leading Exeggutor, though, is, like, Tyranitar. But even then, it's not, like, terrible. Let's do this, and you in the back. I'm gonna use a rental team from my buddy. Well, let's hope your buddy didn't betray you. But to be fair, it was Legends Arceus, and it had a alpha version, or Titan version, or whatever it was called. It was in Sword and Shield. That's true. Every Pokemon that was in Legends Arceus got an alpha form, but with what's his face? Is Mantike Gen 4? It's probably Gen 4. I'm too lazy to look it up though. Okay, Sandstream comes out. We're going to turn off their weather by sending in Torkoal, but this is also going to make Exeggutor very, very fast. Exeggutor gets up Expanding Force, it does not affect Tyranitar. Arcanine actually takes the hit pretty good. Better than I expected it to. We lose Exeggutor, but losing Exeggutor is not the worst thing in the world here. Knocks off Torkoal's Rocky Helmet. I'm offering to give them my weather here just so I can get combo set up, because I feel like you should withdraw Tyranitar here if you want your weather back, because your weather is pretty important. Yeah. In comes Gastrodon. Arcanine goes for the extreme speed, but we're currently on second terrain, so it doesn't get to extreme speed combo. Combo gets off the Klingrisol. Torkoal gets Earth Power. Tyranitar returns to the field. And I'm going to Clang Scales and Helping Hand. Because I'm kind of expecting Tyranitar to Terrasilize here if it's coming back in on a fighting type. We're going to see Terrestrialization, and it is in fact on Tyranitar and do Flying. Flying. But because we made the mid-ground play here, we hopefully KO Gastrodon, and maybe Tyranitar survives if it's like a Assault Vest. Did crit the Dawn? I don't think that matters though. But now what does Tyranitar do? Oh, it goes for Terra Blast. With the defense drop, this is going to kind of hurt. Now I wish I had Terra Steeled. Elizabeth Bade. Now, who isn't back? If this is Garchomp and back, I think I lose. There is a chance that I don't, though. Okay, Ferrograff and back makes this interesting. I'm gonna try and get the Heat Wave. It also got its baby form in Gen 4, if that's what we mean. Yeah, that's Mantike. We haven't seen Terra Fairy indeed in a very long time. Thankfully, Terra Fairy indeed outspeeds the Tyranitar. Goes for Hyper Voice. Pretty big damage to both, however Heat Wave is going to do big damage back. And now we should win the war. Because they no longer have a Pokemon to stop the spread damage. Well, I do, for at least a bit. Everybody comes out. Everyone takes Sandstorm. Sandstorm basically guarantees that it's not going to be a roll for this next Dazzling Gleam. Helping Hand also double guarantees it's not going to be a roll. What are the odds that earlier we were talking about the benefits of running different moves on Indeedee, and this is like the first game in like 200 games where the Indeedee move has actually mattered a good bit. Mostly because I should have Terra Steel combo, but that's kind of funny when you think about it. But GG's. And that is also going to be our last battle for today, because I have stuff to do tomorrow morning. But thank you guys so much for watching. We will probably be back with this next week. Same time, same place. And I'll hopefully see you then. But thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.